Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Loving Your Life with Mama D. And I'm Glenda Davis, and I'm out here in my yard because it is close to springtime. It's the end of February. I think today is the 25th or 26th. And it's a beautiful day. I mean, it feels like 70. It's only in the 60s, but it feels like 70s. And the girls came out yesterday or day before yesterday, and they worked in the yard. They moved the big old pile of soil that we had left over from last year, and they put it into our um, our grow stations. And I'll point those out to you. I made a lot of mistakes last year, and I think if you were a new grower, last year was my first year. I was new, and I'm still new. I don't know everything, but I have been studying and trying to learn as I go. So, one thing that I did learn is that you have to know your grow zone. You just can't grow everything that you think you can grow in every city, every state, every area. You just can't. And I tried it. I just was ambitious, and I wanted to get out there and see what I can do. But as you can see, my yard, see all these trees? That tree right there is probably 300 years old. It has more shade completely all over the house. Then there are more trees. These are just trees everywhere. But this is a golf course back here, and the fenced area, because golf balls come shooting through there. And we've had a window broken before. We had cars dented before, because everybody's not a good golfer just because they're out there on the greens. So, you know, you can hear four anytime, and then the ball comes flying through the trees. You don't know if you're gonna get hit or not. So it is very important to know your zone and know your grow area, what kind of yard you have, and if it's shady. Now, if you have a very shady lot, then you want to grow things that grow in the ground. Like you'll be successful with onions, radishes, carrots, potatoes, and leafy things like greens, kale, maybe your cabbage or lettuce, things like that. But just tomatoes, you probably have a harder time with tomatoes. If you can find a sunny spot that you'll get, most sun through the day, you'll do fine. But if you can, don't wear yourself out. And what I'm thinking is, if I can grow plenty of onions or what have you in my area, or kale, and then maybe I could share those products with someone who has the tomatoes. They can give me tomatoes, I give them kale. But it's just trial and error. You have to figure it out. And if you spend a lot of money like I did last year, just trying to buy the right soil, the right products to put into the ground to make it work, it probably just wasn't going to work anywhere, because growing squash probably just was not a thing that was going to happen for me. Watermelon, things that you need a lot of sunshine, and I just don't have it here. So this year I'm going to do more herbs and some of the things that will grow out on top. Now let me just show you where we stand right now. I'm going to turn the camera around for you. Let's see. Okay, this was one of my grow beds from last year. We let the leaves stay on top just to kind of cover the soil. This is a collard green plant that was it stayed all through the winter. And I'm sure there'll be more that's going to come up out of there. I don't know what all is under there, but this is that little grow bed that I had. This ground right here, we picked up all the dirt that was here on the ground. I'm going to just go ahead and put some grass seeds here, because we left the tarp on the ground so long it just killed all the grass that was there. And I'm not going to grow anything here, but maybe I might plant over on this side. Oh Lord, they done left my hoe out here, and see the golf ball on the ground. See, golfers, honey, I could probably find a whole bunch. But I'm thinking about this area. I might plant here. I might make this into a flower bed area. Um, Okay, so this is one of my compost bins. I'm sure it is ready to go ahead and get into the soil. These grow bins, they fell over. I'm going to have to clean them up, set the bench up, because we had a strong wind that came along and knocked everything over. So the girls just got that stuff back set up yesterday, and the other few other pots that are right there. We're going to go ahead and take care of those. Okay, and then again, everything is very green. I had these grow pots. They were not successful. I don't know why, but I'll probably just try growing just some little herbs and stuff in there, maybe some mint leaves or something. Here is where we put the other dirt. Now you can see that the bed, it caved in. I don't know if it came from the girls, but I can't blame it on them because I already had taped it up because it just wasn't steady. It just wasn't sturdy. So I'm going to have to fix that, and we're going to move some of this soil, move some of this around, and see the greens. You can grow some greens. They're ready to grow for this year. They all came back. At least some of them, they probably covered some, but yeah, the greens, they'll be ready. They'll be ready pretty soon. So I didn't plant. They're just, volunteers from last year. Okay. Then over here, they put some dirt here as well, the soil. And I don't know exactly what I'm going to plant, but yeah. You see the wire is along the fence there. This was for the tomato plants, but I'm not going to bother with any tomatoes. If I do, it'll be just maybe one pot that I'll set over on the other side. I see where the wind has blown over my little pole here, my little flower basket. That right there had sweet potatoes. I never even tried to pull them up. I don't know what's in there. And then this is a flower bed. The girls had to come out and kind of touch this up a little bit. But yeah, we're going to revive all of this. It's going to have to be redone. I'll probably get more mulch because I see the black paper came through. Yeah, so, it's a lot to be done in the yard. It's not going to be as intense as last year because I just learned a lot, and I'm not going to worry myself. I'm just not. It's fun. It's therapeutic to get out here and enjoy the yard. I'm going to set my table up and some chairs and come out and enjoy the sunshine and get some vitamin D when I can. Let the dog come out here and play. But I just know that I have a shady yard, and I'm just not going to worry myself. Now, if you are a new gardener, my advice to you, do your research, know your yard, check your soil, don't go big, use as many grow pots as you can that you can move them around if they're in bad areas. If you're a shady area, if it's too much sunshine, all those things matter. So you really have to do a lot of research. Also want to give a shout out to to my friend down in Georgia. She's Georgia Peach Nut. She has a beautiful channel. She actually puts something out almost every day. She does a lot of shorts, and she has a lot of advice, especially if you're in a southern region where she is. But I think she's in maybe Grow Zone 7 or 8 in Georgia. I'm not sure. But I'm up here in Cincinnati, Ohio, which is 6B. And yeah, we have a whole nother situation. We just can't do what the people in the South do. So don't, and I'm urban. I'm in the city. I'm in the city limits. I don't have a countryside. I don't have a big field. You just have to know your area. I'm not a farmer, and this ain't farmland. So I just don't have that much space. I have a whole lot of trees, and not making excuses, but instead of worrying yourself and being disappointed, make sure you do your research for your yard, your city, your growth zone, and your space so you won't have a headache, okay? And that you will be successful. Hey, listen, it's your life. You love it and make the best of it, okay? And until next time, I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye. Oh, wait a minute. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you get all my upcoming videos. And we'll see you next time, okay? Bye-bye.